Oh, hello there. This is Patrik. I'm here with Jake, and we're gonna be reviewing our LEC game against Schalke. I played Varus.
Very
Yeah.
nicely.
Oh, isn't it?
Yeah. For this guide, we're going to be using ProView. So if you want to check out more professional gameplay VODs from the LEC, then make sure you do check the link down below in the description.
Let's start the game.
Yeah. Okay, so your Varus, Braum versus... I don't even know who you were against. Do you remember your matchup?
Well, I can see it right there on the
Zion
screen, and
Nautilus.
it's Zion Nautilus.
Is that a hard matchup for you?
No, I think this is a matchup that generally we can win.
Yeah.
I think we win trades, and after 6, we win all in.
Yeah. So why is that? Is it when do you get strong as Varus?
I mean, the thing is, with Varus, you're strong all levels early
Oh, really?
in most matchups. Obviously, it depends a lot on support too.
Yeah.
But generally, you're very strong in lane. And then first item,
Mm.
with the Blade of the Rune King, you're very strong. And then second item,
Mm.
Rage Blade. Most of the time, I would say.
Yeah. So what's
And,
happening here? You just...
Okay, so what's happening here? We're playing against Jarvan, if I remember.
Yeah.
So we wanted to get this ward down for our jungle so he doesn't get invaded on.
Oh, I see.
And since we are stronger level 1 as well with Braum, we managed to just push them out.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they still spotted that ward, so it wasn't very well done from us.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, in solo queue, this ward doesn't really matter unless the jungle asks for it, right?
Yeah. And especially if you think, yeah, there's going to be threat from the Jarvan.
I mean, this ward is also good for us bot lane, right? Because what he can do is go from red towards bot and look for a gank.
Oh, yeah, I see. Okay. And so how are you going to play this lane? Like, what's the best way to play it?
The thing is, what I want to do with my champ is just look for quick trades, because with my E, I'm able to basically do auto attack and E, and he loses that trade. But what happened in this game for most of the laning phase, right, was that they got to push level 1 since we leashed, and then they just managed to keep the wave pushing in.
Yeah.
So that was kind of good from them, but they based on the wrong timing, so they lost a lot of creeps in a few minutes. But then now it's just nothing happening from us, because since they started pushing level 1, they can just maintain the push until she runs out of mana, right?
I see.
Also, before we watch the lane, I missed way too many creeps. So anyone who wants to be good at this game shouldn't do that, and yeah, that's my weakness.
Yeah. I see. And like, what's your support's role in this? Is it just to block Nautilus's in?
Yeah,
engage?
I mean, his role, unless like right now, right, we don't see Jarvan.
No.
And we know he started on red, so we're not playing too aggressive since our ward has expired, right?
Yeah.
So if our jungle was bot side, we could contest the push here, but he's top side, so you have to be a bit AFK.
Yeah. Is that annoying? I guess.
I mean, if the wave is like this, right, this wave is good for us, because they can't gank us and they can't do anything. Now we see Jarvan, he's going bot side again, so he's gonna go for scuttle here, right?
Yeah.
And Gragas is doing top scuttle. So now this is how the wave should be for us, like they can't gank us or dive us, so it's really good.
Yeah.
And we're not losing anything.
No.
And that creep is missed. Oh, I got it, nice. Oh. Oh. It's really hard to watch, man.
That's okay. So you're starting to ward around 3 minutes 40. Is there a reason? Is that normally the normal timing of a ward in?
I mean, I think we just saw what Jarvan was doing, right? And after doing his scuttle, he can either do base or he can do his camp. So we don't really know what's going on.
So doing this, you're like freezing the lane together.
So now what happened is Zaya outpushed the wave, right? And the next wave, if I remember, is cannon. So it's a good time for him to base, because I can't outpush it in time since it's cannon.
No.
But for him to be a good base, he needs to not allow me to freeze this.
Yeah.
But he allowed me to freeze, and he's gonna lose quite a few here. So
because the cannon's just gonna start.
Yeah, the cannon's gonna kill a few minions. So I think this base is actually good for us, not for them.
Yeah. And
because even if she gets a base off, I'm still Varus, right? So I'm really strong.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna get a slow push going, and I think jungle's going bot side, so we're gonna be able to push this out eventually and just base ourselves.
I see. And is this all communicated within the team? Like slow push to start and casual?
Well, obviously I don't remember the voice comms, right? But I think it should be communicated that we're gonna need an output from our jungle, so he has to be here.
I see you're really putting on the push now, but Isaiah, oh, shoulda.
Oh, sugar. So now we're trying to help our jungle, but it's just a bad position to fight. Enemy mid has Prio as well, right?
Yeah.
So now we're a little bit ahead on CS, but we don't have base.
No, that's the problem, and you couldn't push it out because Zaya just cleared the wave so fast. So
I think she shouldn't have been allowed to.
No.
But I think our jungle was either too far or he loses 1v1. So
I see. Yeah.
It's still like fine for us even when she has item.
So if there's a situation where it's not fine for you and you do really need to back and you can't figure out how, what would be the best thing to do? Like, how would you get her back out here if you can't push out or anything?
I mean, I think if you realize the situation is like really, really doomed, you just have to accept the losses, you know, and
the CS.
and be a little bit behind. But I think our situation is fine right now. We did a good trade on the Nautilus guys, so now we're finally getting our base.
And you actually might get the push here.
Yeah, I think Nautilus is basing right now. Yeah.
So if the Zaya was good, do you reckon she'd try and?
I mean, she can't freeze because she's alone, right? So if she tries to freeze, Braum can just jump on the minion and she'd probably lose a flash.
Oh, I see.
So here, I don't usually like going boots first, but what I expect him to do is push this wave in, right? And that's why I want to get choose, so I maybe lose 1 or 2 minions less.
Yeah. I see.
Now I think Braum has loads of time. Like enemy Nautilus is already, well, he's stupid, but he should be right here, doing vision. Maybe he's done that already.
So he should be here, putting vision down here.
Oh, that's how I should show it.
Yeah.
I think out of base, Zaya gets the push alone, right? So Nautilus should be hovering around here, trying to get some vision down.
Okay.
I think the same can be said for Braum. Maybe he doesn't want to roam right now.
So your mission now, level 5. You've got your first back. Is this looking good for you in a lane now? Because you said level 6, you can win the 2v2, right?
Yeah. I think it's looking. Well, now we died mid, right? So it's a bit rough because what we wanted to do here is push the wave in, and I reckon we both had ping wards, right? So we just wanted to go mid and clear their vision, put our vision down.
Yeah.
But the situation is a bit rough since we died mid.
So now you're collecting this farm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna collect 2 waves for myself here and feel good about myself because I'm ahead.
Yeah.
Maybe we could have frozen this wave for Yasuo, but yeah. And now I'm speeding bot.
Yeah, you got your Ferrari. Oh, there's a pink there.
Yeah, I'm pinging how close I'm to my 6 because I don't remember, but I think I expect myself to be 6 first, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not because she's 6.
She's already 6.
Yeah, so I don't know why I pinged. I think maybe we can look for a gank. Oh, another one. Bites the dust.
Yeah, but how would you have got that one? I don't know.
Maybe Braum can help us. I need to ignore the CS.
Yeah, well you're not going to hit every CS. You need a perfect game for that.
Well, now they're scared. Our wave is bouncing. I think they don't have vision of our jungle, right? So they have to be scared.
So how do you take advantage of them being scared?
Right now we can slow push the wave, right? And there's 2 options that we have, or maybe 3 options. We can either look for dive with our jungler since he's coming, but that's difficult against Zaya, I would say. So we can either base and do Drake. I think this game we're probably gonna go for Drake. I don't think we are diving this. If I remember, there's a fight around Drake. I don't know how it goes. I don't remember.
I think I remember. It was a crazy fight.
Yeah, but what's gonna happen is we
Braum dies.
Yeah, we will push this in now, and then we'll just look for Drake.
Yeah.
Miss some CS here and there. That's fine.
It's fine because you need to get the temper now.
Yeah, and you need to go there ASAP. Or not ASAP, but you need to push the wave so you make them stay on their tower while we're doing this Drake.
Because if you crash the wave into the tower, it means it will bounce back, won't it?
Yeah, so now we have to help our Yasuo enter mid, and that's what we were trying to do, I guess. He should be fine. But now he's...
I remember Zaya gets it.
Let's stop. Now, we helped Yasuo go mid, right?
Yeah.
But he's cut off right now.
Yeah.
And this is not very good position for us because they can be 4-man much faster than we can be.
Yeah.
So that's why this fight probably doesn't go as well.
So the Zaya just comes straight in. You've landed your ulti.
Yeah, I think here, if you go back...
I can do it.
Yeah. Okay, let's watch this again. I'll go very slow.
Tell me when to pause.
I'll just pause with my mouse. So I think here what they're doing, it's really bad. Because they can't go on us in this situation, I think, because Brom he's just gonna block the hook, right? I'm gonna land a nice ulti that'll probably get all 3-man snared.
Yeah.
So this shouldn't be as bad. But here's my fail, because I get Nautilus ulted, but I'm charging my Q and I don't let it go, right? And right now in the game, like, my Q is my biggest damage dealer, right? So this is somewhat a big mistake for me. Yeah.
I see.
But this fight still should be somewhat good for us, I think. Yeah, but yeah, looks good. I mean, it's 1-for-1, and we use TP. It's pretty shit.
For us.
Yeah, because we're gonna collect big wave top, I assume. Yeah, and we use TP, and it was still 1-for-1, so it definitely could have been better.
Yeah.
Now, since Morda TP'd bot, he probably shouldn't just recall and go top, right? So we're gonna look to lane swap, play for Herald.
I see.
Oh, we can fast forward maybe till I get to the lane. Now we expect a match from them, right?
What, for Zaya and Nautilus to
Yeah,
come up?
they definitely should come since there's Herald.
Mm.
My Brom is right now in Africa, so I'm not gonna go and touch that wave. I don't know what Nautilus is doing, so we have to go through mid together right now.
Mm-hmm.
And we wanna start this because I think bot wave is good and Ornn is right there. I'm not sure if he has TP advantage, but regardless, we should just start it because more they rotated all the way over here.
And it would put a bit of pressure on the map.
Yeah, and then I think Ornn has no TP, that's why they're not contesting. This
Yeah.
is a really good move from our top. I feel a bit confident here because our jungler is right there, our Yasuo was overing too, so I'm just taking the cocky path.
Yeah,
And still we're stronger as a duo, right? Like with our champs right now, we should be much stronger. So now since we did Herald, right, they managed to start pushing all the waves. So now we need to like wait for our time to shine on next wave. Okay, we see Nautilus, so we're gonna push this in. And after that, we're probably either gonna base or look to go mid and take the vision back that they just took with Nautilus and Jarvan.
It's a lot of like chess.
Yeah, this is like it's always like push wave, get vision, and they take your vision. Somehow you need to take it back.
Yeah.
I think we're looking for Herald top. Is that what we were doing? Yeah, for sneaky Herald top. I think here we were thinking that they would be sitting in this bush, but they are not.
No. If they would have been. I see. You just checked it.
Yeah. So we don't know what they're doing. I don't think they are in base right now. I guess they are. So, no, they're not. Yeah, I think here we should have Herald at top maybe, but we wanted to get a since Jarvan is both, like Herald top was really good.
It's okay though. I mean, it would have been, yeah.
I mean, we would have gotten some plates for ourselves.
Exactly.
You don't want the health potion at this point, you know? You want the ping ward maybe?
Oh, so you're still buying pink wards. Nice guy.
Yeah, I'm trying my best.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a bit hard.
So what's the plan here? Go just keep farming in your lanes?
And the plan here is we got outpushed top, right? And Herald is not on the map, but Drake is gonna spawn within like 2 minutes or something. So we wanna have our TP top and our duo here so we can play for Drake. And I expect them to try to match us again, as always. So we're probably gonna push this, maybe look for Vision or Herald, okay, be Herald. And now it would be really good if we would be able to zone enemy bot lane from the wave.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah. And you can threat a dive here, so that's zoning.
Yeah, it's already good if you make them lose some creeps, you know, and just hit the tower for free.
Yeah.
Now, I think what we're doing is actually really good because we're getting all this pressure here in this area now before Drake, so we should be able with this push and this mid push to control the river. And Morda doesn't lose anything, right? Because his wave was
good. It was crushed.
Yeah.
And now
I mean, it wasn't that good in the beginning, but for this situation, it helped.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. For some reason, we're doing raids right now with Yasuo. I don't like that too much because Cassio can just kill the wave by herself.
Yeah. And now, so the Drake's imminent. Like the Drake's almost coming. So you've got your push on the wave.
Yeah, we have push bot, but I think we're maybe too scared to fight right now. Let's see. I don't remember the game. Maybe enemy Ornn had TP advantage.
Yeah. Well, in this thing he does, but I don't know if it's true.
You don't know if it's true?
Oh no, because it's preview, so you can't see.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay, let's check. I'm really curious.
Are we actually checking?
I mean,
Oh, like that. Yeah, yeah. Good idea.
yeah, he has TP. Like, I mean, I think we did a mistake giving them the river, right? But I think we were just being careful with the teleport spell that Ornn has. Very strong.
Go back to lane.
So right now I have my power spike.
You got Blade of the Ruin King.
I'm the king now. I have my power spike, and at this point of the game, I'm much stronger than Xayah.
Yeah.
So for me, ideally, it would be to look for fights or objectives. So our only available objective right now is probably River Vision or Bot Tower.
Yeah. So you're just getting bot tower.
Yeah, we have our Gragas around. Just gonna try to get it if we can. We can't. Okay, Nautilus. This is the TP.
This is good. This is
I mean, this is
scary.
just our mistake because we tried to go for the tower, right? But we didn't really check the wards behind us.
Oh, this is so poked by
Yeah.
Torre.
He blocks the ult. It's
Yeah.
very nice. So I mean, I think here in the other game we all 3 die and the game is pretty much over
Yeah.
at the spot. So.
But is it because you hit this ulti that it allowed you to stay alive?
Yeah, I think.
Oh my
I mean,
goodness, Torre.
I mean, we had all our flashes, you know, but
Yeah.
maybe in some other game you have no flash. 2 people die, they
I
can
see,
pressure the
yeah.
tower. It can go really wrong this play. I guess we're pushing mid top. It's good. Now what we're trying to do is trying to defend 3v4,
yeah.
but Cassio is not showing, right? We expect him to be right around here.
Yeah.
And what he would do is, if he show in the tower, he would come, and that would be 5, and we can't defend against 5.
No, you can't.
Well, yeah, this went very well for us. No one died, they got tower, but they lost loads of creeps on both
I'm a
mid
TP.
and top. And TP as well.
Yeah. So now you can step up the. Oh, here we
So
go.
now we saw Cassio mid, we expect some of the lads to be in base, so we're just doing this.
That's good. 1 ult for an ult, but Xayah's ult is. Oh,
Oh, I missed my ulti.
oh my goodness.
Ah. Okay, let's watch it again, and I'll try to make an excuse for my ulti. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see what's up. Okay, I have an excuse now. You see Xayah, she's definitely looking like she wants a bite of that Varus, you know. So
Yeah.
I was aiming. Oh, actually, you can see my mouse in there. No, that's not. Oh, that is my mouse.
That is your mouse.
I was just. Yeah, I was
You're
thinking.
definitely aiming at her.
Yeah, I was thinking that she would just walk up, try to deal some damage, but she realized. Yeah, it
Oh.
was very close.
It was actually close. Like it wasn't like you were.
Oh yeah, I think our TP was maybe a bit premature.
Yeah, if the TP was delayed, I think you hit the ult.
Because they weren't fully committed, you know.
No.
I was like, I stopped both trap ulti, I was absolutely fine. So we got a tower, we're probably gonna base right after, leave more on this side wave.
Yeah.
So,
it's looking good. You switch to Observer Ward. Is that what an ADC should do normally?
I mean, with ADCs, you don't want to face check, right? And
That's
you
what-
also don't want to probably be warding, that's your support's job. So
Yeah.
you get this trinket so you can check for yourself if you can go in some places, or just check Nash as well.
Okay.
Probably get it 1,000 out of 1,000 games.
Yeah.
Here, well, Herald is spawning again, right? So we're gonna base again from bot, go top, try to play for it.
You're just taking some farm.
I think this is gonna be the case again that Ornn managed to outpush bot wave, and yeah, there he is showing mid. So we're probably gonna have to let this Herald go.
So how come you couldn't push up here? Like, is it because of you're just scared of you don't see anyone on the map?
I'm here. You know, here I have no flash on Varus against Jarvan. I'm just insecure a little bit.
Yeah.
But maybe with this pink right here that we had, I could have walked up a bit more.
Yeah. I remember this bit. I think this is when Torre jumps over the wall.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this fight, you know, it's just really bad because our Yasuo.
I'm in a bit of a pickle. I think I remember you saying.
Yeah, but this fight is just really bad because you can see our 2 players are absolutely nowhere, to be honest.
In Africa.
In Africa, yeah, and they have no teleports, and Cassio, like, even if we win this fight 3-3, right, they can probably stall enough for Cassio to make
Yeah.
it, and that's what's gonna happen. So this is just a little bit bad from us. Like, if this is 3v3, they just get
Luckily we got the Xayah.
yeah, Xayah,
That was
his
nice.
old button is on cooldown, I guess. But they here, you know, 3v3, this fight looks really good, right? But they managed to come 5-man. And,
Yeah.
actually, if you see what my Yasuo and Morda do, that's not very good from them. I just want to point it out.
Okay.
So here we know that they're going 5-man top, right?
Yeah.
In this situation, we saw them here, they're moving up here. So what I want my Morda and Yasuo do right now is just push this wave, push this way, and they at least lose some farm.
Yeah.
But here, what they do, they're both trying to rotate throughout the entire map to fight.
It's too late.
Yeah.
How do you play team fights? I see you're on the back line, but then it's like you're in the middle of everything. So like, how do you even play it? Like,
I mean, this game it looks like my defense are hard, right? But since I have 2 walls.
Yeah, wind wall and.
Yeah. So. And Jarvan, he's unable to kill me 1v1 basically. So. I think this game I just need to be really careful where enemy Cassio and Xayah are, because if they can't hit me, I will kill the enemy team.
Yeah.
And here this is just. Yeah, I don't want to comment on this too much because we can see what happens top. I think they both die, or maybe it's later. But yeah, so this is obviously a bit unlucky. But yeah, they should have been pushing mid and bot in the first place, and then this wouldn't have happened.
It's just a little chain effect. It's okay though.
1 for 1. Yeah, here mid wave was coming to us, right? So I just came here to defend. I'm probably gonna stay mid for the rest of the game. Because that's what we do with AD carry, so we're basically part of everything that happens on the map.
Oh really?
Yeah, you actually like stay mid and you kill the creeps, and that way you're able to go to Drake, Herald, Baron maybe, and you're part of everything, because you're also the main damage dealer, right? So you need to be there at Drake and Herald, so you can actually do them.
Now.
Yeah. I mean, my Gragas can solo, right? But it's probably gonna take him like 2 years.
Yeah, so you just had to make it last 1 minute, 30 seconds.
So now we're basically 5 on the map, but well, we were 4 because Gragas is in Africa.
You pinged that you've also got your Ginsu.
Yeah, that's like this item on Varus against tanks. You just melt them. So I'm like in this game, I'm confident that when I get 2 items, right, that we'll be able to win team fights.
As long as you play it right, I guess.
Yeah, and that's just what we have to wait for, I think, because they control, like they have bot push right now, so Ornn can just move mid and do this.
Yeah.
And we need to catch bot wave, so. And they also have all the control in this area, right? So now we just have to wait till we manage to push out bot ourselves, and then it'll be our turn. Also, I think right now we lose 1v1. With Yasuo against Cassio.
Yeah, for sure.
So we don't. Yeah, Cassio is a bit feeded. So we don't have too much pressure on the map.
So here we go now. Look, you even settle that yourself.
Yeah, I'm absolutely ready for this one now.
Yeah. Oh, actually, the audience can't see the camera because our camera's over it. But you were prepping yourself for some poonage.
I was sitting properly in my chair.
Isn't it though?
Oh, isn't it? But yeah, now more they finally managed to outpush bot right, so what we're gonna do is try to get mid wave.
So here you are, getting a nice early push on it.
Yeah, I think enemy Xayah was doing some raids or golems. So since we have more than rotating, we're gonna go for vision.
What's next, do you reckon, on the thing? You get vision that you starting to set up a Baron, or?
I mean, the thing is, it's really hard because Cassio is so strong, right?
Yeah.
But I think ideally we should be trying to get the top tier 1, because it's just
sitting there.
It's very low, and it's free gold. Now they can do whatever they want. If they push this top wave in, Yasuo has to catch, right? So he can't contest this vision. And Ornn was there as well.
You can't really step forward and face check, can you?
I mean, I can't. Yeah, I have to wait for them to show. But I think here in this part of the game, we just have to wait for them to.
You just keep farming. Your farm is really good. Look.
I guess it's alright. It could be better.
I mean, you're saying you missed CS at the start, but you're averaging 10 CS a minute, which is what pros aim for.
I suppose. Yeah. I mean, I think it just depends on the game, because like if the game is really fast, you're gonna go maybe down to 7 CS a minute, and I think the number doesn't matter too much as long as you're like similar to your opponent.
Yeah.
So let's say we're both 100 CS, but we're both 100 CS, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, because then there's a reason.
Yeah. Why. So I think it doesn't matter how much CS you score too much. It just really matters if you're even or ahead ideally to your opponent.
So it just seems like it's quite a stalemate right now.
Yeah, there's nothing really happening.
Lots of just pushing middle and
it's just both teams trying to get this vision over Nash area.
Yeah.
Whereas I think enemy team could maybe look to start. Yeah, there it is.
I remember this.
So but this is not very good from them, right? Because they didn't have ping board in the pit.
No.
So you know we have ward on it. So
Yeah.
if they have ping ward in the pit, we maybe don't know it's happening, and with Casio they can do it fast, right?
But they're doing it with you having a ward on it. It's kind of crazy.
It's very crazy.
And then Cassio's literally just been nuked. Oh, did you dodge that?
Yeah, let's watch this again. So here what happens is Casio is just super choking.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, I think this team fight should just be good for us, but I want to go back and what should happen here for Casio is she has to stop watch this.
Yeah.
Like before the Gragas ult lands,
Yeah.
right? Because now what should happen is Yasuo is gonna ult him, but he doesn't. That's fine, but he should ult him and then we just completely stomp the fight, right?
Yeah.
If Casio gets one-shotted. But we still win the fight. Because she's basically out of it. Now I want to just point out that here, but how long does it go back?
10 seconds.
Yeah, I just want to point out that here when she went to Zonia, right?
Yeah.
I went definitely too far. If you can see, I don't need to be that scared of her because
Yeah.
I have both thumbs up and she's probably dead in one auto.
Yeah.
So right now I think I should be going a bit more forward, like around this area.
Yeah.
But I'm too careful and I'm going back, which is not too good.
No.
And now you know I could
Now
be
you lose
yeah.
time.
Now I could be like here, you know, hitting this
Ordering.
Ornn. So
Yeah, I see.
this wasn't very good.
And which is what you start doing.
Yeah, but it's too late. You know, this Ornn, if I was in position, he would have
Yeah.
been dead already, or like maybe here.
Yeah. You're still on the back line, just aiming. your
Yeah, I mean I'm
cheese at
waiting.
the Zarya.
If I'm waiting to try to go on Zarya, right? But she had stopwatch. I didn't notice.
Yeah.
This is just very lucky for us, I think. So I didn't play this team fight that well.
No.
And yeah, I mean just
When
my
it was live, I was like, oh my god.
yeah, but my positioning was I was just too careful there, I think.
Yeah.
Otherwise this fight would have been much better. We also have Yasuo ulti up. My ulti was on cooldown, if I remember.
Yeah. So yeah, but it worked out better than it could have had gone, luckily. But then
I mean,
also it could have gone better as well.
yeah, I think both teams really failed the execution there.
When's the next one? So now you've got 3 items. You've gone for Runans now. Is there a reason why? Do you always go play the Rune King followed by Ginsus?
I mean, I think this is the build order on Varus that I do 99% of the time.
Yeah. And then followed by Runans?
Yeah, and it's simply because when you have Runans, you're like I missed the Q on Dragon, that's fine. But it's mostly because your W goes everywhere with the Runans, right? So it just deals loads of damage.
Yeah.
And that's nice.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if we were able to get this Drake actually. Yeah, I guess enemy top wave is pushing, so Casio is there,
And
so we
bot
just
wave
get
is pushing.
so we just get a Drake for free.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's what we planned for, losing that fight or winning that fight. So that's nice. But now they all push the sideways, right? So
Now you have to answer them.
now it's our turn to catch the sideways after Mortis steals this mid wave from me, sadly. Yeah, now I just have to wait for a push, right? So I'm just gonna go for walls. I have nothing to do. Yeah, so is bot.
And there's no point going back because you've only got 300 gold.
Yeah. Right now it's just waiting for my team to show up. Someone needs to base, I guess. Yeah, more there. But we still really need to get this top lane going a bit in our favor, you know, to actually get the Baron vision, I think. Because now, since the top wave is like this, Cassia can just sit here, get the Baron vision, maybe look to start. She does it very fast.
Yeah, she can literally shred a Baron. That's probably why they're trying to do it beforehand, but they should have got rid of the pink.
Yeah.
Oh, you use your observer ward just in case there, I think.
Yeah, I mean with Casio it can be any second.
It's just a threat, isn't it?
Yeah. Now we're 5 on this mid wave. I reckon we think we're stronger. I have 3 items. Zaya doesn't have 3 items, so
No.
but I don't have flash, so I'm not going too far up against Jarvan. See him now, so I take this path. I don't take this path. Thanks God, I think I was gonna die there if I took that path. And so now, after we got mid wave first, we were able to go top, push out the wave.
Yeah.
And that's the wave they will have to answer soon.
And then that's when you can start getting your vision.
Yeah. I think just the problem this game with both teams is that like neither of the teams were able to defend the vision, right?
No.
And also, like this Casio, what she's doing is not very good. Because she's showing, right?
Yeah.
And if she just stands on this ping for like 30 seconds, she doesn't even have to start Nash, but
No. It's just scary.
yeah, it's just really scary for us to play the game if she's not on vision. So
Yeah.
we're very lucky that she's showing mid on this wave because she wants to share some XP.
Yeah, it would have been better for her to stay hidden. It's interesting.
So I just have to go.
It's okay. Okay, so I remember this one. I
So
think the
here,
fight is down here now, isn't it? In this little tunnel.
yeah. So here, what we're thinking is that we have a pink here, right?
Yeah.
So we should somewhat have vision control of this area, and it should be a good fight for us because of that vision.
And you're always on the back line, just chilling.
And now it's Cassio's turn to catch top wave, so we were walking up for this.
Mm.
Push it as fast as possible, really.
You're always next to someone who can protect you.
I mean, my entire team was there, I guess.
Yeah.
Pushed out the wave, look for base, with 1k.
Okay, what do you buy?
I didn't base, I guess.
Oh, because they might have been...
Yeah, I think in the game maybe I was thinking that I can just start,
Yeah,
so I didn't base.
just in case, because you need to be there because you're the damage.
Yeah, but normally, or like most of the teams, right, would try to have a ward here.
Yeah.
And I don't remember if we swept that or seen that ward in game, but it could be warded, so I think I was just being careful with the Nash. But we also have
you can ping it then.
Yeah, we also have so much vision, so... Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the game, like, enemy team is ahead, right?
Mm.
But they're not really advancing the game.
No.
And they really want this Nash so badly, but they just haven't been able to get it.
Because you're just trading in vision and light.
Well, I mean, I think it's just because they didn't start when they should have. There must have been a time to start. Oh, I should probably go back on this fight.
Yeah, this fight was mad. You're just on the back line throwing it.
Yeah, I mean, this fight should be really good for us, right? Because they have 3 tanks and I'm Varus. Varus deals a lot of damage to tanks because of his W.
Yeah.
And my only threat, or like real threat, is getting flanked or just hit generally by Cassio or Zaya. But here in this situation, Cassio and Zaya will never hit me, right?
No.
So this is just a really bad fight for them. I assume we could 2v5 them here with Brom.
Mm.
Yeah, what Jarvan does is really stupid as well because he just can't kill me 1v1, right? And he tries.
Yeah, you can't do anything to you.
Yeah, now like enemy backline wasn't able to hit him here, right?
No.
So it was a good fight for us.
And now here comes you've killed him. Oh no, you haven't.
Oh,
killed
I
him.
missed this. Yeah, it's unlucky.
That's unlucky.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just. Oh wait, what happened with that Cassio? Or where did that go?
Well, she was meant to be pulled into the thing, but Mordekaiser got Nautilus instead.
Look at Cassio. Oh, she gets bounced back by that Gragas. That's crazy.
And she missed her R.
No, I think she ulted this way.
But
like
then
around here, but Gragas like flipped her over or something. I don't know.
I think it was Gragas flipping her into Yasuo R to make her turn.
Yeah.
That could have been dangerous.
But here.
But you were look at my man turn. You were turned.
I mean, here, like all I need to watch out is Cassio R, right? There's nothing that can harm me, so that's just what I'm trying to do.
Now this is when it's.
Now here I'm like slowly trying to go on Zaya, but she had some feathers in there. I didn't want to go. Oh, I hit this one, but he's too donkey.
Mm.
So this was a good fight because enemies just chose the wrong position.
Mhm. Good fight, and now back to recall.
Yeah, CS numbers, me and Zaya are even.
Yeah.
So that's
So
alright.
that's when you know you're doing okay.
You're not doing good or bad, you're just doing okay.
Yeah.
You always want to be doing a bit better.
Mhm.
So even base, we have good side base, right? Because they're pushing towards them. So what we want to do is
Start.
maybe get that mid wave, get some vision, maybe look to start for TP.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we're doing. Nice. That's perfect. Maybe we should have pushed mid. Okay, now we force TP. And yeah, I think here we just have to look for a fight.
Oh, I remember this. This is the Baron fight.
Oh,
we
no.
lose it.
Oh no. Okay, I remember what happened. Yeah.
Is that lucky?
I mean,
Well, it actually could have been handled better.
no, I remember. Like our 14 game was that Morda would ult Jarvan, right?
Yeah.
So he can't smite.
But it is 1 second.
But Morda ult is not on yet.
And you
so
do too much damage to the Nash.
yeah, we just kept doing it because we had this thought in mind that he's
Yeah.
gonna get Morda ulted, right? So yeah, we were a bit bad. That
Yeah.
wasn't very good. So they got the Nash.
Mhm.
He's gonna die for it, so at least that's like 40 seconds.
And then there's another fight where Cassio dies, I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this like what enemy team should do, right? Is try to save Baron, but
They get caught. Nice ulti by you, followed by nice little. I like.
I
how
mean
you-
this position is like a bit weird for us because we don't have Gragas here,
No.
and we also used almost all of our ultis actually, so
Mhm.
we couldn't we don't have anything to protect me right, anymore. So I'm just ulting this Nautilus that has no hook, no ulti as well, if I remember.
Yeah.
And he's pretty much the only person that I can hit, so that's what I'm going for.
But then you always try and switch your focus like on.
Yeah, if I can hit someone important like Casio, then that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You're always maintaining your distance.
I think we should win this fight, but it was just very poor played from us. They're all really low, but I can't run into them. I'm just gonna get tapped by something.
Yeah. They get the push, but you guys hold them back.
Yeah, I think with this Nash, should probably try to get some tier 2s, maybe an inhib. But I think we were able to defend very well. Guess they're gonna base now. Yeah, they're in base, so trying to get some vision back. A nice +4 on the CS score for his scrap, so that's nice. They have Nash right now, right? But this wave is really far.
Yeah.
So that's good for us. They can't really push this just yet.
Just bottom mid.
Yeah, just bottom mid. Now they're actually going top to out push. So they're just by doing Drake and doing this. Actually, they're just giving us so much time, and they can't really use their Nash too well.
Which is really good for us.
So I want to mention Zaya should be stronger than me right now because she's at 4 items. I'm at 3.
Yeah.
So this should be a time for them to look for something,
really
you know.
Engage.
I mean, they probably can't tower dive us, right? But yeah, they can maybe sit in jungle, look for some picks. But yeah, when they were out pushing top wave, we got the bot push. So now that they still have only one lane to play on, so like, their Nash,
really
they almost didn't take anything, right? They take 1 tier 2, and we were able to defend everything else.
Yeah, I see.
So I think here what happened, I think they're getting a bit too stressed because their Nash is actually really bad. Yeah. So they woke up maybe too deep here. Let's see. Yeah, I mean here they're 4 on this wave, right? But they can't do anything. It might have as well been like one person buffing the cannon, and the result would be the same. So it's really good for us that they're not splitting at all or rotating. Now since there is top wave, I think I'm gonna walk there, try to hit it a bit. No, I'm not doing that. That's fine. Oh, I can see they're not hitting the tower at all because their waves are not synced. Bot wave is in Africa.
And they lost Baron buff now.
Yeah, so this Baron play from them is just 1 tower, 1 Drake. Really good for us. We're able to still have a chance in teamfights, right? I don't know who necessarily outscales.
No.
I think it's probably both sides scaling well. Our Braum should be really strong, but so is their Casio.
Some really good fights.
Yeah,
The next fight is...
I think they're just stressing at this point because they can't really pressure the game, even though we made so many mistakes.
It's weird seeing it back, like watching it back with a review. I guess you've already reviewed it, but like, it's a benefit.
I think for us it's just to wait for my 4th item, right?
It's on the way.
But it can either be, there's like 3 options for me.
Yeah.
Maybe 4, it could be a Mercurial, it could be GA, Bloodthirster, or Infinity.
Yeah.
Well, in this game, you want to go BT if you need the lifesteal, right, to survive against maybe an assassin or something, right? But they have They have 3 tanks. I should probably just deal the most damage I can.
So Infinity?
So I'm going Infinity Edge, yeah. So maybe if Jarvan was full AD or something, I can buy GA as well.
Yeah.
But he's full tank with Electrocute.
That's catching the waves every time.
That's disaster, yeah.
Here we go, you got it.
Here's,
oh, you decided to run back.
I mean, I don't remember how it is, but I think if you run from tier 3 to base, it's maybe like same time as recall. So, I mean, it probably doesn't matter anyway, but it's like 1 or 2 seconds. Either way. I don't know who has more Drakes at this point, but it should be
it's us. We have 3 and they have 2.
Yeah, so the next Drake is very important for both teams.
Yeah.
But they right now have pressure on the map. I think we're still...
Luckily bot lane still push.
Yeah, they're absolutely ignoring that wave for years now. So
I remember this. This is when he comes. So this is fine for you, isn't it? When the Jarvan comes on you can't do anything.
I mean, we didn't kill anyone, so... Well, I guess we could dust you.
We didn't kill anyone, yeah. This fight is really... You only kill all. But
yeah. This fight is really close, but I think I misplayed a bit when Jarvan ulted me.
Show me. What could you have done better here?
So what I think I can do is try to look to ult Cassio, right?
Yeah.
And then it's not me being caged with Jarvan, it's him being caged with me.
Yeah.
So I think if I manage to ult Cassio, I can kill Jarvan
Yeah.
before she gets there. So that's something that would have been really nice.
Yeah.
And also ulting him is like essentially absolutely useless, right? Because
Yeah.
he's caged with me as well, so he's basically rooted.
He's just rude anyway.
Yeah, so I think if I do a better ult, either save it for later or try to aim for Cassio, this fight can go much better.
But you had to flash out if you can.
Yeah, no, I mean I had to flash out because she put her
Grounded.
W down, right? And
Yeah.
then I would die 100%. It's like 2 E's from her. But you know, look at the situation. If I had ulti here, maybe it can go on these two guys. Zaya would get
Yeah.
rooted as well. The fight would go
You
very
just
well.
used it.
No, I used it on Jarvan, but
Oh, did you?
yeah, but
Oh.
one man ulti from Varus is as like in teamfight, it's not that good, you know.
No. Oh, she almost dies.
Yeah, it's very close. Yeah, I'm just playing defensive because I didn't want to get ulted by her.
No, but she's lost it now. So
Yeah, so now. Ooh, what am I doing? Oh, let's go back.
what should you be doing here?
I think it's just a problem that they had in this fight around this area, right? That I think I'm being too careful because Zaya is right there. But I think what we should have been doing here is Braum stands like here, and then once Zaya comes out, we can like walk up together and just go for him. But here I'm a bit scared that Nautilus can hook me, right? So I'm trying to go towards this direction to get it
Where
blocked.
did Zaya come from?
Oh, she was more ulted. Oh man, have you even seen the game?
That makes sense now.
But yeah, here I think if Braum is a bit closer to me, we can just go on them and we can kill the Zaya because we have exhaust as well. Right? But I'm trying to just avoid getting hit by Nautilus.
I see, so you're using this kind of wall.
Yeah,
That's really smart.
it was really good ulti from Zaya. So this Eba, she gets hit now. I guess we win this team fight, but it just still could be played much better, right? Maybe from both teams, but especially from us. Still 1-4-0, Drake is spawning. I don't think we're gonna be able to get that though. We need to base. So are we doing Nash?
Yeah, you start Nash now.
Yeah, I think Nash is basically our only play because
You have to give them Drake.
yeah, we had to give them Drake because first they have vision there and they also went there first. And our champs were low, so this is probably the only thing we can do right now.
Fine by me.
And Jarvan is up again, so we probably should not give them Nash again. See what happens.
I think
I mean, I think
this is good. This is really good.
I mean, I think enemy team did not have vision on Nash, so they don't know how much HP it has.
Yeah, so they start panicking.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't think it's even like panicking, but unless they wanna give us Nash, they just have to go already. And we have Yasuo and Gragas ult, right? So we're kinda ready to turn. I wonder why we didn't ult someone else. Yeah,
He was over here.
oh, yeah, he didn't have French then.
No.
Okay, here we're just trying to win the fight. I'm looking for some ulti. Probably should have ulted Cassio because she has no cleanse, right?
No.
So
What does I have cleanse right now?
yeah, well she doesn't have cleanse, but she's gonna key assess my ulti very soon. Yeah, right now. So I had to aim for Cassio. That would have been much better. Are we still in the fight? I don't think we can do Nash. We were quite low. And so it's still like the team fights are very
Really
close, right?
close.
But it just both teams could be playing those fights much better. Can't really do Nash because we can't really tank it. They also TP'd, I guess. So that's fine.
So you can't really. What are you gonna buy next?
I don't remember. I think I'm gonna go for Rapid Fire maybe. Let's see. Like you have many options here again.
Yeah,
You can
want
maybe
rapid
get
fire.
GA, Mercurial, you know, you can really get whatever. I don't like Last Whispers, right? So I'm not getting that item ever.
Why?
I just feel like the stats that it gives you are just really bad, to be honest. And if someone has 600 armor and you take away 30%, he's still at 400 armor, you know? And you're basically playing without an item. Because for example, when Zaya hits you and she has 6 full items and you have 1 Last Whisper,
Yeah, I see.
you're probably gonna lose. So I don't like that item very much.
What about Phantom Dancer?
Yeah, Phantom Dancer is good, but I also like in this game I just felt like they
They're
had
not
no
touching
threat
you.
on me. Yeah, so Probably Mercurial was the best.
Back to this fight again. I know what's happening next. Here we go. Here it comes.
Oh yeah, this is where we win the game, right?
This is it.
Yeah.
So this fight, are you in a good position right now? Would you say?
I mean, there's Zaya and Casio right here, right?
Yeah.
So if we manage to... this fight is weird, to be honest, but if these tanks go towards us, we can win the fight, because if Casio and Zaya want to hit, they have to go either this way or this way, and that takes a lot of time. So if these two try to engage on us, it should be good.
I think.
And it's still bad position for them, right? Because they're basically without protection.
Yeah, they're just
And
sitting there behind
they also can't really join the fight, so... It's taking their vision. It's really good to take this pink. I mean, they're gonna see us.
Because they didn't see you.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna see us because of mid-wave soon, but it's still really good to get that vision in this bush.
Yeah. You landed a nice little nuke onto Casio. I like Mickey here. What he does with his Q. He lands it on both the Casio and Zaya.
I think this is fine. We just played really well, and they also like. It wasn't.
Yeah, they get that.
Yeah, it wasn't their spot to fight because their Casio and Zaya were just extremely out of position at the beginning of the fight, I think.
I see you're like, when you're running around, you're just pressing A click, A click, A click in this fight. Is it so you can, if you accidentally right click, you don't want to be moving into them, you want to still maintain your distance?
Not really, I think it's just whatever the player prefers, honestly. It's, in some games I use right click, I think. So it's really like, whatever fits you better, right? So
Well,
this game is over. Maybe let's watch the fight again.
Alright, let's watch it.
I want to see it one more time.
Yeah. You see anything that you've done? So here's when the fight actually starts, really. Are you in it, and you've taken down the pink one, are you in a good position?
I think right now this should be good for us, right? They still can't hit. We will be able to hit soon. This ult on Casio, I think, is solid because it, prevents her from moving to the fight actually. So she's right now absolutely useless.
And you snared her.
And then Jarvan again, like he dies in like 3 autos, right? But he still tries to do disengage when there's no threat on me. So I just we had 2 shields here, so we won, and a nice kill.
Yeah.
I guess it's a fight that we finally played well.
I think it was really nicely done.
Yeah.
And yeah, you.
I mean, obviously, I was happy.
That's cool.
We end the game.
Yeah.
I think in general, I just from this game, right? I just need to have like a bit more balls.
Yeah.
To just know better how my situation actually is. If I can go maybe deeper, look for a better target.
Yeah. And would you say that's kind of like what an ADC needs to kind of practice?
I mean, if you know these limits on certain champs, like how deep you can go and what you can actually do in teamfight, right? That's what makes the best ADC players, right? That's what we can see from players that play like Kai'Sa, that just dive in, assassinate your ADC and dodge everything, because they know their limits very well and their champ.
Fair enough. Right, thank you.
No, I thank you.
Oh, thank you. So that was Patrik's pro view. If you want to see more pro views, then check the link down below in the description. And anything you want to say?
Be well, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a comment. Cheers.